Sheikh Ahmed Ali of Mahad al-Islami Bradford and Sheikh Adam ibn Yusuf, UWT's representative, visited Pakistan in November. They saw firsthand how your generous contributions are making a difference. The appeal has now been raised to £10 million. UWT has implemented an extensive reconstruction program that aims to rebuild entire villages in the regions that were worst affected by the floods. Plans to reconstruct a total of 20 villages are already in motion. A long-term systematic approach is being employed to ensure the relief effort is effective. The next priority is to provide long-term shelter. Each village will consist of 100 houses. These houses are designed to withstand the impact of future floods. The keys of over 60 new houses have already been handed over to families who are worst affected. The cost of one house is £2,000. Most of the masjid have been severely damaged. It is estimated that the reconstruction of masjids will cost approximately £7 per square foot. Masjids with integrated madrasas will be built in the proposed villages. These amenities will meet the educational and spiritual needs of the victims. These institutions will play a crucial role in rehabilitating the flood victims.
We're just witnessing a masjid that's been built. The masjid I just showed you a couple of minutes ago, Masjid Umar, which is donated and the construction has started. The upper floor is basically what's been constructed now, and Ummah Welfare Trust, through your contribution, is building the wudu area, the bathrooms and toilets, and this floor that we're on now.
The water supply in the affected regions has been contaminated. Ummah Welfare Trust have been distributing clean water as a short-term solution. The installation of tube wells is a permanent solution.
I'm here in front of one of the wells or hand pumps, electronic, which was donated by someone from the UK. This actually is in a masjid. As you can see, the masjid and the bathroom, the toilets over here. This was donated by a sister called Sarwa Jabin from the UK. And this water, mashallah, doesn't only suffice the needs of the people in the masjid, it also suffices the people that live around the masjid in the local areas as well. They, mashallah, come here and take the water from here because there was a severe shortage of clean drinking accessible water here.
The new villages will be supplied with clean drinking water. A tube well can be installed at a cost of £600. Please take part in this virtuous act. The land has now become infertile, which will have a lasting impact on the agricultural communities in the region. A cost-effective project has been developed to help victims to generate income so as to support their families. Villagers will be provided with donkeys and carts to help them earn a living.
And I told the brother to ask him, what does he earn from this? Is this beneficial for him? He says
that we are just earning 250 to 300 a day, and that is enough for us.
MashaAllah. As a brother, he said he earns about 250 to 300 rupees a day. Obviously, it depends on what you're selling, but that's enough for them to survive, for him to survive on. Obviously, if you work harder, you get more. We just done this to send a message home that this does help. Only £200, you get a donkey and a cart, and people like this who can support their families. So it's a good project, mashallah, Ummah Welfare Trust has done. Alhamdulillah.
The floods have swept away entire settlements of mud brick houses. Experts suggest that the surge has destroyed over 1.8 million homes. Sumaya Bibi is still living with her mother and 5 younger siblings in appalling conditions. They live in a hut without a kitchen and bathroom.
Just to give you a bit of the background information, you've seen the pictures, the videos. Just to get here in the car from the bottom of the hill, we struggled, and then a couple of us walked it, and just by walking a few hundred meters up this terrain, we basically totally exhausted. And these people live here and they do everything here. This is where one of our widows is living with her 6 children. This is one of the orphans that Ummah Welfare Trust is sponsoring. I'm just going to ask her what she needs.
Chawal.
The last thing she mentioned was chawal, which means rice. Rice, subhanAllah, the amount we throw away every day, that could be enough to feed a family over here.
Farhad Ali.
Farhad Ali. आपको किस चीज़ की ज़रूरत है यहाँ पर?
Gar.
Now, the young orphan, the brother, he's saying that he wants a house. My appeal from my heart to the Muslim Ummah in the UK is to consider these people as your own. But I know that there's people in the UK who would like to, after listening and seeing their plight, they would like to make a difference and change their circumstances that they're living in.
As you can see, we're here in one of the villages where the Ummah Welfare Trust is reconstructing the houses, and here you have Mawli Adam also participating, and for his Sadaqah Jariyah, hopefully, inshallah. And I guess his actions here speak louder than words.
10-year-old Zakirullah has moved into a house built by UWT, where he now lives with his mother and 2 younger siblings.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We have with us here, mashallah, little Zakir with us. Little Zakir is a yatim and an orphan. I'm just going to ask him 1 or 2 questions. If there's anything that will bring a smile to his face, or anything that he'd require to help him. By the grace of Allah, I think what you've given him, Zakir feels it's sufficient. And it's so surprising with these children that everyone that we come across, everyone that we ask, they're so content, they're so different from our children. Our children are always asking, and I guess that's what a child does, and that's what a father does. Father provides for the child. But these children here, mashallah, are so content, and they make ends meet with the little that they have. And that's a blessing in itself, contentment.
Those people in the UK and other countries, developed countries, they wouldn't even allow their dog to live in a situation like this.
Mawli Adams requested that I say a few words, but I guess this is not a time, place for words. It's time for action. What the brothers and sisters need to realise, this is not where it comes to an end. This is where it just begins.
There are thousands of people still living in tents. These people need housing.
We've been out since after Fajr, and by the grace of Allah, today we've met many of orphan that you, the Ummah, are taking care of. Every orphan that we've met, you could actually see the smile on their faces, expressing their gratitude and their thanks to all you people who contribute towards them. I remember the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, where Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, فَوَالَّذِي بَعَثَ بِالْحَقِّ لَا يُعَذِّبُ اللَّهُ مَنْ رَحِمَ الْيَتِيمُ وَلَانَ لَهُ الْقَلَامُ. That Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, I swear by the one who has sent me with the truth, that Allah will never punish one who had mercy upon an orphan and spoke to him in a nice and polite manner.
By the grace of Allah, Ummah Welfare Trust have been providing relief to those who are most in need. Please continue to support the Ummah.